pressures, he has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you wanted to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah, it's all about finishing the season strong, right? I think this team believes that in this last week, they were able to sort of reset their focus on doing exactly that. They believe they have the horses in the locker room to win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out.
God goodness.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man down the middle. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Jackson will throw. They've got the screen set up. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig sing.
The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's James. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Texas offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He'll take another shot here. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, Texas 3.
First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll try it over the left side. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma.
He's looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. This offense has a second down play. Jackson will throw. He's going to let it go. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. And offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores.
Intercepted.
What?
Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. On the ground, it's Russell.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Nations, a food here.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Coming after it. He's right on target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Razorbacks! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Going up top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
On the set. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
Sends it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give out of the gun. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
42 Spiders.
To the ground with the back. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the air, it's Manning. And
Man, pass interference.
Pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up 14 over Florida State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Manning. It's caught. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. But he does a great job securing the catch, getting the 1st down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Texas.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The offense set for a 1st down play.
Get set, get set. Black 24. Black 24.
Back to pass, it's Manning. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Man.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
3. Texas.
Coming out with it, it's Gibson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorback!
Number 26.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly. To breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Arkansas.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Texas.
The ball bounces through. And it will be a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Gonna let it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1,
Picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. On the run, it's James. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. The lone back's got it. Shakes off the tackle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he... Down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 49, Texas 3.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Carry the ball. Gain of 1. Third down coming.
On the ready.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
Set.
Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
On the
The
top.
Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal.
42 Spider. Ready to go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball. But he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the option. Now the pitch. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down.
And the ball comes out. What a disaster disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Oh, and he missed it. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kickoff. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit.
Nothing but green ahead.
Got it, other.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Time to take a shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think that you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They move the tight end all over. On the run, it's Russell. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the option. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Creates a little space. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Second down coming up. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That penalty helps some, but it's still 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was close. He knew that it was. He liked it. He came home. They been on the he was the victim of evil. The biggest driving those times that he didn't say that he would. He reached out for a chance to say something, to do something, anything, to stop it. He locked them inside. The room where they found him. The guys told me they had to find a fucking room for the future. If I had known maybe I could have saved him, maybe he would be right now. The algorithm is playing with me. For himself. And the devil in my house, Max. What am I supposed to do? There are a couple of things that I think if this is what you say, and guys like you, they concern others. All fucking things, especially when you're out of control. Most of the guys come dead. That's why we guys with guys like that. Now, Oswald, tell me about it. He's met you. He's the one. You might be sad. This guy's crazy, crazy. Maybe he may. Well, maybe not. There's a better person. Mexican black food.
You?
Hey, my dad asked me, so let's make it really it's nice.
No. I think so.
Just trying to stay in home, okay? With Oswald, son. To the jazz club.
Nothing. I'm gonna take care of it. You know that. Easy. Get a job. I got all kinds of ideas and side too. I'm in trouble. What do you want? Tell me and I'll get it.
Yeah, it'll figure it out. Your balls and bail dry. You're gonna take care of it.
Of course I'm gonna take care of you. I'll do anything for you. You see the ways that other people don't. See the ways you want to do things that you want to see in me. See how you're smoking and you're thinking. You drink more and you're sad. See how hard you work. How smart you are. I wish the people would not have noticed. More people like that. No one else believes in you. No one else will give you what you deserve. I'm gonna get you out of this trouble. Put you up somewhere real nice. Better than what we got.
Yeah, that is easy. Where we are.
The best then. On the top floor, in a penthouse like you want, with the view of the whole friggin' city. We'll get you expensive clothes and jewelry and nice shit too. The kind of people see on the street. It's even important. If you don't believe me, well, you don't got it. So I'm gonna prove it to you. Every day and day. Just think about me. Come on. You dance with me.
Hey, he could be hurt. We gotta get down there. Hogs is probably dead. He's gonna be blown to the ground. You don't know that. Hey, gotta check. Let's go. Friends, let's do this in a safety position. We'll find them up. Hey, wait, that's it? Here for the product, not the thing, but. Wow. Oh, a bunch of fucking cowards, you know that? What the hell do you even stand for? What, you gonna look at the ponies? God can do whatever the fuck you want. It's my neighborhood. Look at it. Oh, world to treat us like one way now? As close.
Watch what you say. That into the face. Even if it's blue. You really don't matter.
Deke! What happened? Where's Arthur? What is out of us? Did he get out?
You know what bird when I was kids? We found this nest out by the greenhouse with two baby birds inside. One of the birds was bigger than the other one, longer. And the mom bird gave it more food. And I got nervous with a smaller bird. So weak and frail, you know? I thought it was going to when the mom bird was a little smaller, viciously attacked the bigger bird. It choked. And then it just pushed its feather over. It was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen. It was doing something so terrible to the other person. But that's not even the wildest part. When the mama bird came back and saw that one of her babies was missing, guess what she did? Instead of punishing, she kept moving, caring for her, not doing anything. Asking you what a baby did. Wait a second. Share some hard truths. It might bring about
Yeah, fucking psycho! What's this shit? Talking about fights? Jesus Christ, man.
You don't like the story?
Mom, look at me. I'm gonna get you out of here. I swear to God, man. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oscar,
Mom!
you're right. It was a stupid story. You have better. So, tell us what happened.
You talking whatever where?
Tell us why you left your brothers to die.
What are you talking about?
Why did Did you tell your mom you did this? Why did you lie?
What the hell are you talking about?
Stop pretending. She knows. I know. We all know what you did.
You done something, though. What the fuck you do now?
You act and she acts like she believes you. Why? Why are you both so afraid of the truth? So sick. It's almost as simple as you asking that man to kill you.
What kind of weird fucking games are you trying to play?
The last time together was going to be here at this school. Rifles, am I right? Little did you two things? Is that where Hogs made you his promise to do? Did he fulfill his promise?
Ma. Ma.
Do you wish next day came for that promise? Did you lose keeping him alive? Keeping him alive? Or did you just take him? He deserves what he did to you. How you feel about him? How angry you are.
Wherever.
Dad. What? You don't. Stay away from her. Mom. Don't fucking touch her! Don't you fucking touch her! Don't fucking touch her!
Was it my brother's right or left to get you shot for?
Jesus, no! Sophia!
It was the right.
Hey! Don't fucking touch her! Don't fucking do it! Jesus!
He's the future. Somebody knows something doesn't mean that they don't get to hear it from the person who heard it.
Don't.
The opportunity to give it to your mother. She deserves the best. Doesn't she? So give me your best.
Sophia, don't fucking do it! Just don't do it! She did nothing!
Very soon.
This is fucking insane! I already told you I have no fucking shit! I don't know what you're fucking talking about! No, God damn it, no! I wasn't even saying shit those times! Stop! I wasn't even with him! I didn't do shit! Wrong, you know? Just tell her I wasn't with him, I was with you! I fucking figure you spineless ring! Jesus, just say it, tell her! I already fucking know!
I know it's the Mr. Jacob, baby. I always know.
Getting things confused. It's just your disease talking, man.
Fuck you! Rage. I never stop hating you. You would have let the truth. So you don't care.
Fuck you.
You don't. Don't like yourself. You don't feel.
I do.
You didn't have to leave him down there. You didn't have to take it from me. They were my babies. My loyal. Your brother. You were disappointed. You were disappointed. Every goddamn day sicker than your mother. See you, think mother, right? I should have left it to you when I never see it. You did it? You did it.
Get ahead. Stop making sense. You know, she got this condition, moving body, dementia type thing. Hey, Ma, you're gonna be all right, Ma. You hear me?
Stay in the waiting room. We'll find you.
You'll speak to, right?
We'll do everything we can. Just stay nearby.
Shut the door. Holy shit. What happened? Okay? Yeah. Sophia, she stabbed me. She fucked my mouth over. What did she do to her? She said, there's one of those patch bandage thing. Your mom, she all right? She will be. Sorry, I got there too late. I tried the games. I tried to make them see, but they just left. And then you
And you, the way it is, I'm left off with something. It's not true. No, you're wrong. It's not just about the hugs. That's part of it, sure, but you guys think you beat me, like, yes. God damn it, Oz! Listen to me. You gave people jobs in Crown Point. You got the power back on. Yeah. Nobody did that. Alright? Nobody else did that. Nobody even tried. You gave people dignity. That's bigger than this. Alright? So, get the hell up. Let's go. Get your shit together. And, you know, be you. Shut up. It's good. Good. You got it up. Check. Good. Alright. Let's look at it. So he's supposed to be expecting to grow. So look at that sideways. She'll never look at me again. Right? Unless I get this done. Got brown as the key.
Thank you for taking the trip across the bridge. You know, it's a hike. This was my father's home. And you can imagine a lot of terrible shit here. Now, what I want is, who wants it? There's nothing left for me here. But my home, my territories, my businesses, and all yours. I'll love yours. Whichever one of you brings me yours first. Understand? I'm going to make this very simple. Whoever finds Oz first. All the needs so long as the people are good.
This isn't real. Right. You're gonna walk away from all this? Why would you do it? Look, don't do anything to make full attention to yourself. You may have to get out of here real quick. Yeah, out of the love. All right. Hello. Yeah, there. Yeah, you. Good. Good luck. So, yeah, good. All right, look at the parts over. We have to take it. All right. Look at the fucking lions dead. I know it's a lot, but I'm down here. Listen, all right. Bye.
Fuck. I did it last. Boys. Wow. A little closer to the top. Nice to get in here, like, play another show. I don't play. There you go. I haven't got the chance to thank you for helping me out. The Crown Point's pretty over legs. But they're pulling bodies out of the rubble down there. That was fucking tragic. People point fingers. You know? I mean, I guess both fingers are going to point at City Hall. Fuck, man. You know, that kind of shit. The voters want answers. Sure, it'd be nice to have some, right? Answers? Yeah. Not an answer. Answers like the truth. Sophia Falcone, she said a couple of explosives into the tunnels under the city. That thing went boom. Why would she do that? Because that whole mountain is the biggest drug lab in got. Run by a real smart motherfucker, no. That would go rolling. I should have no street drug called Bliss.
And you know all this? How?
Listen, I try to stay out of these kinds of things. Right? The headline is, Snake War. Only our phones ripping each other off. And always, she was Sophia's brother. She was full cycle. She brought herself, wife, and son to a prison. Closed up the entire fucking operation. What a girl, I gotta give her some credit.
Story.
Yeah.
Any of it true?
Yeah, it's fucking true. When cops go digging in that hole, you know what they're gonna find? They're gonna find little pieces. Sophia's G-Wagon. And a bunch of dead fowls on the road. Including selling for herself. It is what it looks like. You know that the line of white. And this looks like an unhinged, angry fraud got out of the loony bin and went on a fucking killing spree. Councilman, listen, you got an opportunity here. Give the people something to hate. And Bastion 80. If the guy turned the lights back on at Crown Point, restored people's dignity. Locked up the last Falcone men that a fucking drug war that plagued these city streets for decades. That's nice. It's the kind of win that you can radical win without them. Might be good to feel welcome in a place like this, Virginia. You need some of those friends you got. I don't know, maybe these days we'll both let the bell around.
They all shit's forming commission against that corruption. They're going after cops, city officials.
Good.
And they have a list of Carmine's associates. They're going to subpoena you. You want to meet welcome? You got a look.
As a fucking wizard. What's this?
What's this out?
I have Oz. Look at the lights. Take it to the house.
Actually, thinking of the Wednesday night things. But why don't you feel good when you eat international and you're fine? Congratulations.
After you. Tim.
to them. And consider yourself one of them.
Sal.
See you when we go for a drive. Like old times, huh? You going somewhere? Yeah. Yeah, well, you were the Dilo never would. Shot. The champ will be so high. They was tired of being overlooked. He's the only one here. Years of being brushed aside. They laughed at you. Believe shit. Fucking like it. It breaks you. And you want to break somebody else. Maybe you would have understood that. Seven. Yo. You got time. So busy filling your own fucking plate. See that everyone around you is styling. I had no idea what it feels like. Wanted to nothing. Question feels like a headache. One day you look down, see you there, just let up. You know what we're going to do? Push that down. So fucking anything. Anything to push that up. That's right.
Put your gun to my back. Make a big show of it. How's your mom? She loves you? She from the very beginning.
You're never gonna find peace. Let sick fuck like you. Want to help. Sweetheart.
Seriously.
Get him. There she is. All right, Ma? Get the cup. Let's get a little whiskey to celebrate. Fucking dinner, man. Fucking beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Look. It's all me. I fed him this bullshit. Look at him spitting it out now. What do you think? Please. Look at me. Fuck. Oh, look, she needs some help. Get somebody in here. Get a doctor in here. Get a doctor. Look at me. Hey, come here. Look at me. Look at me, sweetheart.
Sir?
Hey, there's something wrong. You gotta help her. She responds.
Sir, we've been looking for you, but didn't know how to reach you.
Why are her eyes fucking blue?
Your mother has suffered a serious stroke. I'm sorry. I'm afraid the stroke has left her in a persistent vegetative state, and given your mother's age and her new body diagnosis.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? You say she's a fucking vegetable? The fucking eyes are open, look! She's looking at fucking something!
I'm sorry.
I'm saying you're fucking sorry!
Sir.
This is another fucking idiot! Get the doctors in here! Get the fucking doctors in here! Get a fucking doctor in here! Thanks. You fucking idiot. Don't do this to me. Can't do this to me, please. You gotta tell me, tell me you're proud of me. Come on, tell me you're proud of me, please. Come on, just once, just tell me you're proud of me. Tell me I did good. Tell me I did good. I did it for you, Ma. I did it all for you. The whole thing. Your son of the fucking king. What you wanted, Ma. What you wanted. Ma, please, you want. Don't feel like you should. What happened? She was fine. I'm gonna have it done with. In the end,
think she forgives me. What? No. All kinds of things. None of this came easy, you know? Can't stop thinking about my brothers, you know, what kind of men they be if they have a chance. What they think of me. Nah. I think it's easy. Listen. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. It was. You know, until they've done any of the shootouts, right? You know what? They bring him like into the fold, they'd see the place. Smart move. You did good, kid. Yeah. Thanks for you taking Steve with me. Taking big, you and me, all that's left. I don't believe in kids with enough. But, that. You see me on my road, you want to shoot my mom. Been there. I'm excited. Listen, kid. I can't bring you with me. That's the thing about family. It's his drink on you. It drives you. Fuck him, don't make you weak. I can't have that no more. You can't have that shot yet. I'm fucking what? Sorry. You're fine. You're a good man, Rick. You're a good heart. doing today. Okay.
strategies and put you up some real in a penthouse like you want. It's a view of the whole freaking city.
Ballad of Running JL by Oscar Wilde. And in it, one of the quotes is a great little thing, and it's about how each man destroys the thing he loves. And so, given what happens in the finale, I thought it was an apt title for it. The top of episode 8 is Francis's entree. We finally see some of Francis's backstory and the fact that she knew what Oswald did to her sons the whole time. What Oz doesn't know is that she's asked Rex to kill him for her. So she says we're going out to the jazz club. But Oz is that it's a celebration that he has his mom back. He sits with Francis and he tells her, and he turns around and he's so happy to be with his mom. That moment is meant to be just a gut punch. Like something's wrong with this kid. I think it's always a question of nature versus nurture. I know Francis has shaped him, but I also know Oz shaped Francis too. She made a choice. She chose to keep him alive, and so she made a deal with the devil. So there was a darkening by Francis because of Oz as well.
Don't give up on me.
She's just like, I don't have to do this to him. And she just takes one step at a time. And then we find out it's not 6 years later.
One of the things that Lloyd did so brilliantly was the idea of the way that Oz understands the story versus the way that we come to understand it. And this, of course, becomes a key aspect that Sophia ends up being able to exploit.
Brings Francis back to this rundown jazz club that has a darkness that we haven't really seen in any other instance.
It's decayed and chandeliers fallen from the windless bombs from shaking. It's almost like an earthquake hit it. They pinched the lower jungle. Gotham is like a jungle. It's a dangerous place. And
Sophia has this very sophisticated group therapy session where all he has to do is this one thing and he doesn't have the guards to do it. Just say it, fella.
just hit the seas, broken man. I hate you. I hate you. I never stopped hating you.
All these years, the sounds never come out. It's like, my babies are dead. So I should have let Rex kill you when I had the chance. Colin and Didi are both such beasts, and what they had to do and say to each other, it's like this ultimate unmasking. That Sophia is witnessing him hearing things from his mother that he never understood. It's enormously satisfying. There's nothing better up until it all sort of goes haywire. Sophia decides to leave Gotham behind. But first, before she goes anywhere, she needs to hurt Oz. It all seems great until everything goes to hell. In thinking about where that scene should be, we ended up landing on the idea of an airport because it was so great to see Sophia almost get away with it. I've always said this show is a tragedy, so that's where you really start to feel it. What I wanted to do is Oz drive her towards the water under a bridge. See how the bridge is very emblematic of our class despairing in Gotham. I always knew Sophia would end up back in Arkham and that there would be a final Oz and Sophia showdown. This is a show about Oz called the Penguin. And you know, in some form, he's going to rise above in some way. It is a fate worse than death for her to go back to that place. He really turns the tables, and there is no worse thing to happen to her. Oz wants to hurt her in the way that she has hurt him. And in his mind, once you mess with his mom, there's no going back. He's going to make sure Sophia's punished. Towards the end of the show, Victor has seen Oz at his most vulnerable. The two of those guys have been through everything together. Someone seeing his vulnerability feels like a weakness. And in Oz's opinion, he cannot achieve what he wants to achieve if he has those weaknesses around.
made by the person who comes to his fame. After we finally done this thing, we got to the top of the game. It made me reading scripts. Wow, this guy's worse than I thought. What's for nothing?
The fact that he goes to such extremes because he's so broken, that's the tragedy of the story.
It's Oz really in that moment when he kills Victor, killing his own heart and becoming a monster.
Showed he's not an monster. Progressed his criminality.
For me, it was always Oz and his mother. Oz needs his mother's love. He will get to the top, but he will not have his mother's love. He ends up in the state she never wanted to be in, the human she never wanted to be in. But he cannot let go of her. The story's about having a close dare to let desire actually get you. It is less than nothing.
It all plays out in this transactional relationship where he's getting people to play the role in the story the way he needs them to be. And you realize just how broken he is. And Eve is an incredibly key aspect to that.
Eve and Oz have a very transactional relationship. But I think they understand each other. They're both survivors.
He is in this ultimate thing for him. He's
Trying to think in another situation, it would have been a romantic moment. But in this series, it's a very dark.
now the woman who Oz hates to sleep with, he's made her into his mother by wearing his mother's dress. It was always having him dress up like his mother in that dress, which we established earlier. You see that Oz is delusional, that there is something darker in him than you might suspect. We knew that the goal of the series by the end was to have him rise to the top or get closer to that goal. But when he achieves power, that he's lost himself as well. I sought to make it feel operatic in ways, to have it feel very tragic in the end. So even when Oz succeeds and even when Oz gets everything he wants, I wanted it to feel tragic. He created his own delusion in that way. It's a very twisted way to doesn't sting.